Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dirt Poor Gaming. We're back again on the itch.io launcher, this time with therapy with Dr. Albert Krueger. Don't have a clue at all what this game is about. I just love the art style, so I was like, I'll play this next. Something about the art style just really looks so pleasing to me. Although, there was a warning at the beginning of the video, so I'll put that, like, right now, just overlap it. So, if there's a warning and you're like, I don't know, like, whatever the warning's for, and you can't watch it based on the warning, then please don't watch it. I don't know what the warning was, because it kind of went out real quick. So I'll read it, and probably even put some overlap later when I actually see it. But I guess without further ado, let's just get into it. See what this is about. Taylor Lee? Dr. Krueger is waiting for you. Oh. Lee? Taylor Lee? Dr. Krueger is waiting for you at room 1015. Huh? Wait a second. Oh, God. Where the hell am I? Welcome to Dr. Krueger Health Solutions Corporation. That's a mouthful. We are the largest leading multi-specialty medical groups. Is that groups? Okay. In G2 District. Delivering more than 1 million patient visits? Doctors don't visit anymore. What's going on here? Why do his hands make a cross? Delivering more than 1 million patient visits each year. I am Dr. Albert Gerald Krueger, and I will be in charge of your dream therapy today. Dream therapy? What is that? What? I'm not sick. I am not sick. And what the hell is a dream therapy? That sounds like such a scam. Don't be afraid, my child. I changed his voice because who knows why. I'll have you know that I am a professional, and I have a PhD in marine biology. What is he, a whale biologist? Oh. Do I look like a dolphin to you? Before we start our session, I'd like to go over your basic information. What is your name, my child? Taylor Lee. Age, 19. Preferred pronoun, they, them. Brings you here today, and what are your symptoms? What? I said I'm not sick. Very well. Why don't we start with a sanity check? Do you enjoy math, Taylor? Taylor does. I know for a fact I don't. Not particularly. Perfect. Then let's start with some simple math. Simple math? I don't like him already. I forgot to turn on the timer. The rule is very simple. I'll show you a question, and you'll need to choose the correct answer from the 4 cards I provide you. Does that sound good? Whatever. I guess. Whatever. Alright, let's get started. 7, 9, 11 would be the correct answer. Tres bien. 6 divided by 6. Well, I mean, that's 1. Tres bien. 2 times 1. Assuming that's a times. Impressive. 1 times 2. Tres bien. 6 minus 6. Impressive. I was doing this in this is like the times tables in first grade. 6 plus 2. I was about to click 2 because I saw 2 down here. Oh, God. Excellent job. 1 plus 5. Magnificent. 7 plus 4. 11. Tres bien. 4 plus 2. Tres bien, tres bien. Oops, my apologies. What the feck was that, Dr. Albert Gerald Krueger? What the hell? Was that blood? No, it wasn't. That most definitely was. It even spelled help me. No, it wasn't. Now, Taylor, time is ticking. Focus on your question first. 1 plus 7. 8. Impressive. Wonderful job, Taylor. You got all of them correct. You must have used a lot of brain cells for those math questions. Not really. I mean, they were all stuff a first grader could answer. But whatever, Doc. Why don't we take a little break? Excuse me. I couldn't read for a second there. Why don't we take a little short break? What do you mean read, Doc? You read a script? Sure. Let me turn up the music. No! It's nice, but no. Oh, it did. It really did. Much better. So, how's it going? Huh? How are you feeling? Everything all right? I'm a bit confused, but otherwise, all good. How's school? Pretty much the same. You are a college student? Yeah. Sweet! Are you from G2? Yeah. Been living here my whole life. What about you? You from around here as well? Yes. I was born in G2. However, I did not attend college here. I went to G4 for my post-secondary education. Oh, RMU? Yes. That's a pretty dope school, man. Thank you. Do gotta admit, the music's pretty nice. We just gonna wait here. Alright, break's over. You have fangs? He has fangs! I just noticed he has fangs. Let's move on to the next section of our therapy, shall we? Okay, I guess. For this section, we're going to play a game. I love games. A very classic one. Pong! It is called the... I'm sorry, I'm making myself laugh. Pong. It is called the shell game. Is it going to be like the ball in the cup type? Have you heard of that? The shell game? No, not really. It is more commonly known as cups... Yeah. I know your type, Dr. Albert Gerald Krueger. I think I choked while I said that. Jesus. It is more commonly known as cups and balls. Oh, that. I suck at that game. Why don't we give it a try? What do you think? Whatever you say, Doc. Love the enthusiasm. Red Solo Cup. As you can see, I have 3 cups over here. And in one of them, I will be placing a... Pause for dramatic effect. Pardon me, but it seems that we don't have any balls here. Let me go and get one. Why do you have 3 red Solo cups, yet you don't have the balls to play the game? I guess you just didn't have the balls to do it. Just what in the hell is going on? What the feck was that? Oh, does he do like a jarred blink where his right eye blink? Yeah, his right eye blinked a little faster. Thank you for your patience, Taylor. I appreciate it very much. What the hell happened out there? Did you hear that? Hear what? The scream! What scream? Seriously, dude? Seriously. We're gonna play this. This is a waste of time. Shall we proceed with the therapy? Whatever, Doc. As you can see, I have 3 cups over here. And as I could bet everyone is guessing, he went to go find a ball, something that would perfectly fit under a cup. And there was a scream. Probably the ball will be eyeball-shaped, eyeball-colored, maybe even a little bit red and white. I have 3 cups over here. Yep, there it is. Saw that coming. Pun intended. I didn't actually mean it intended, but it just happened to be that way. And in one of them, I will be placing a ball under it. Saw that coming from a mile away. What the feck, man? That's not a ball. That's a feckin' eyeball. I realized I just censored the word that he censored. That's a frickin' eyeball. An eyeball is a ball. It's in the name. It is a sphere. You know, that's not what I meant. Where the hell did you get that? It was donated by a fool. A former patient. Sorry, that made me laugh. It was donated by a former patient. Do not touch it. It is, I can promise you, it is not still warm. What did I say? It is not warm. Why would you use that for cups and balls? This is messed up. Actually, according to the contract, we are free to use it however we want. Jesus feckin' Christ! Any other inquiries? You know, the faster we finish this section, the sooner I can put it back. Okay, Jesus Christ! For their sake. Anyways, I will be shifting those 3 cups around, and you will tell me which one you think has the ball. Is that clear? Yeah, I know how the game works. I'm not 5. I'm just learning this game for the first time. Perfect. Here we go. Select the correct cup. I'm pretty sure it's in the left. I accidentally looked away, so I really was like, I think it's in the left. Magnificent. Still there. Impressive. Still there. Magnificent. It's there. Thresbion! It's there. Excellent job! This one. Oh, I really want to know how many people actually got that. That was, I think, 60% a guess. I actually think I did see it, but I'm pretty sure it was a guess. Impressive! Impressive job, Taylor. You spotted all of them. Now give the person their eye back. Let's take another break, shall we? Did that clock always... Clock? That a clock? Is a rotary phone a clock now? Jeez. Did that rotary phone always have a face? Although it's what I am looking at as the mouth, or like the rotary part, it looks a little bit like Totoro's belly, which is funny. Sure, I guess. Just give the person their eye back. I keep fixing it because they were kind enough to ask pronouns at the beginning of this, so I'll be kind enough and not use specific pronouns. Ugh, awesome. Let me turn up the music. The mouth opened on the phone. Pardon me. Albert Krueger speaking. How may I help you? Is that so? Well, I'm sure you're competent enough to come up with a plan. Am I correct? No, William. We're not killing it. I prefer that we come up with a better plan before resolving into that. I don't know about into that, just to that. Now, please excuse me. I'm with a patient at the moment. Rude. Sorry about that. Kind of looks like 2 RN rather than 2 M's. Is everything okay? That sounds pretty serious, and I'm not kidding. Like, you said you don't plan on killing it? What does that even mean? Thank you for your concern, Taylor. I appreciate it very much. However, there's no need to be worried. I'll have you know that our team is extremely well trained. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. Didn't really ask, but okay. By the way, your last name is Krueger, right? like that guy from the movie. I also know it's a pretty decently popular last name, but if you know the name, it's probably from the movie. That is correct. Just kind of curious, does that mean you're the CEO? Good catch, Taylor. Yes, I am indeed the CEO of Krueger Corporation. In fact, my father was the one who created this company. All I did was simply take over after his death. Is that why you came back from G4? To take over your family's business? Yes, it is part of my destiny. I see. But dang, I gotta say, I'm pretty honored to receive therapy from the CEO himself. You know, I said it looks like a cross earlier. Now that I look at it closer, if you can't see my cursor, but see how there's like the box, the pink box that is at the base of the sword, or I guess at the tip of the sword? I said sword. It looks like Zelda, sword in the stone type of Zelda, or sword in the stone type of deal, where what I thought looked like the cross was actually the hilt. So, no, I just thought that was an interesting thing that my brain changed it to. The CEO himself? You're too kind, Taylor. I'm just simply doing what I enjoy doing, and not to mention, I enjoy talking to you very much. I'm glad. It really makes me feel nice. I say that's enough time for a short break. Shall we move on to the next selection? I almost said selection. Sure, I guess. I wonder what it's going to be. This section is a bit different. This time you will be stabbed through the heart. What? I'm sorry. Did I say stabbed through the heart? I meant that figuratively, with love. Okay, Doc. This section is a bit different. It is not a game or a test, but a way for me to get to know you better. Or as how I usually like to call it, the gateway to your heart. Was I a little too on? Have I played this game before? No. Have I ever seen someone play this game before? I don't think so. Have I? Now I'm starting to question myself, because I don't know. There are a lot of random games I've just seen people play on YouTube, so I have absolutely no idea if I've seen someone play this before. The gateway to my heart? Yes, it is a knife. Yes, I'll be asking you a series of questions, and I'd like you to answer them honestly. I'm sorry, that made me laugh a lot more than I should have. Huh? What kind of questions? All kinds of questions. Questions that are about you. I don't like getting all personal, Doc. Nah, I'll pass. It is an integral part of the therapy. Abstaining is not an option. This ain't fair, you know. I didn't sign up for any of this. And by law, you can't force anything out of me. In fact, most therapists say you shouldn't force anything out of someone. You have to let them open up on their own. That's the only way therapy actually works, is if the people actually open up by themselves. As if people actually open up by themselves. They're comfortable enough around the therapist for them to relay their deepest, darkest secrets. Like when you kill someone last Thursday. I'm sorry, I didn't say anything. Are you taking my shtick? Are you taking my shtick now? Why do I have to tell you anything about me? Well, I guess I can modify this part a little bit. How about each time you tell me something about you, I'll tell you something about me in return. That's fair. That's, fair trade. That's a common game to do, I guess. It's actually kind of tempting. I would like to learn a little bit about you. I mean, you're a CEO and all, and a therapist. But how do I know if you're lying or not? Trust is extremely important between a patient and their therapist. That is incredibly correct, and should be taken into real life too, not just from this game. It is imperative that you have trust between yourself and your therapist. Please note that for the future. It is essential for the work to go as far as it needs to. As it needs to. I said it right. Okay, fine. Whatevs. Excellent! However, I do have one request. You'll have to close your eyes for the... Yep. I'm getting a dagger through the chest, aren't I? You'll have to close your eyes for this section. And no matter what happens, you can't open your eyes till I tell you to do so. Can I trust you on that? That sounds real sus, Doc. You're acting kinda sus. I think I saw you go through a vent. Oh, I actually did it. I guess like this. Yes, perfect. My first question is, what was it like growing up in your family? Nothing extraordinary. My parents were immigrants who came to G2 to seek opportunities. I had 2 siblings, and we used to all live under the same roof with our parents. Sometimes it gets a little bit annoying, but as a whole, it was a pretty happy experience. You know, love and family, no huge fights, just annoying sisters and all that jazz. What about you, Doc? What was your family like? It was also quite ordinary. Both of my parents were well-known figures in the medical field. Medical? Why is there a T there? Medical field. I can't talk. They were very busy people. However, what's different from you is I was the only child. I see. Should I open my eyes? I'm kind of afraid, so I'm gonna say no. My second question is, how connected do you feel to people around you? Well, I'm not very popular in schools. Plural, I guess. But I do have a few good friends that I feel deeply connected to. Which, you know, that's what you should have in life. You don't need quantity, you just need quality. Surround yourself with just a few good people. That's just how you be happy in life. You don't need 50 friends, you just need a good few that are good to you. And my family as well. Well, we understood and respect each other very well. That's good. It is important to have friends and families that support you. Well, what about you? Do you feel connected to the people around you? Of course. I no longer like this game. That sounded like hitting a puppy. I don't like this game anymore, if that's true. I feel deeply connected to all my patients. They all mean a lot to me. I guess it's very professional of you. What the heck was all those noises? Should I open my eyes? I really want to click yes, but I'm really afraid of it now. I'll if this, has multiple things, I'll come back and you'll just see like what happens if I click yes at these specific parts. So I'm just going to click no for now. I'll come back to it though. You'll see it at the end. Next question. If you could wave a magic wand, what positive changes would you make happen in your life? That's a tough one. Life's not been too bad. School sucks, but that's just school. But, there's really nothing I'd like to change. I like everything the way it is right now. Interesting response. It is always important to appreciate what you have at hand. Well, let's hear yours. What would you change? I guess the world could have less mediocre people. Excuse me? I'm just joking. I love my life and everything about it. There's nothing that needs to be changed. Something feels real off. What is this weird... What is this weird guitar sound? I thought it was just music. I forgot the music is actually in the story. Okay, it stopped all of a sudden. What's this weird guitar sound? Should I open my eyes? Again, I'll come back and I'll do each... Yes. Last question. Have you ever had the urge to murder someone in your life? Or maybe to dismember them, chop them into pieces, and make them into hamburger? It sounds like an actual story I've heard once. Like a murderer was killing people and then putting them into the Sunday community roast everybody would eat, which is scary noises, which is horribly messed up, demented, and sadistic in every bad word you can think of like that. Excuse me? Of course not. This is messed up. Have you? I personally take a dislike to hamburgers. So no. That's not. I'm feeling really uneasy. Should I open my eyes? Again, I'll come back. Thank you for your cooperation, Taylor. You are now free to reopen your eyes. Shall we take another short break? Let me make the music louder. Someone drunk? Someone drunk? Do you hear that? Sounds like a drunk guy in the hallway. My apologies for such unpleasant experience, Taylor. Now, if you would excuse me, I will go handle that. Why don't you go watch some videos at the meantime? I think during the meantime. Okay. I'll put on some videos. Albert? Albert. Oh, it's his name. I was very confused. Yes. Please don't kill him. Of course I won't. Who do you think I am? A psychopathic killer who kills and murders on the weekends, and sometimes during the weekdays too, when it just so seems fit? Of course not. I wouldn't do that. I'll be back soon. We'll be right back after these messages. That's Itchy and Scratchy. Krueger Corporation.
Stress.
Face-to-face session.
Deal with on a daily basis, yet something few seem to have mastery over. That's why we're working
Customizable.
at Krueger, developing life-changing treatments and revolutionary dream therapy, allowing our patients to tackle stress in ways the world has not seen before. So what are you waiting for? In today's
Krueger
increasingly
Corporation.
difficult market, what better thing to invest in than yourself?
That was so like. Oh, who was that? What's the guy from Undertale? Like the weird no Bleck or no Bleak or something like that. Hello again, Taylor. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was very realistic and kind of something you would see in real life. That was a pretty cool commercial, I guess. I liked all those Earths at the end. You know, it's okay. Thank you. In fact, it is a bit out of date. Only a little bit, because VHS is at least 20 years, but oh well. I plan to update it soon. I see. Did things get resolved with that dude? Yes, resolved. Peacefully. I promise you, peacefully. There was no murdering. He is only sedated. That's good. Are we ready for the next round of therapy? Yeah, sure. This section is going to be a lot more fun than the previous one. We've already been going for 27 minutes, so I might have to cut this into 2. Have you, by any chance, heard of the Rorschach test, Taylor? The Rorschach test? I mean, I, the player, have heard of it. It's also called the ink blot test. My hand itches. It's also called the ink blot test. Isn't that the thing where they show you a picture and you ask what you see? Why, indeed, Taylor, that is indeed true. Congratulations for knowing something that you probably will never need to know other than outside of therapy. Inside of therapy. That is correct. It is a psychological test developed in 1921 to measure... Wait a second. Wait. Wait, is this actually based in our reality? Because if I googled it, I'm pretty sure that would probably be correct. But if that's correct, that would mean it'd have to be in a world where that was correct, like our own. Does this? Because you said G2 and G4. Is that like some futuristic society, like in 100 years? To measure underlying thought disorder. and examine a person's personality characteristics, add emotional functioning. I think it's supposed to be and. So for this section, I will be showing you a series of ink blots, and you will tell me what you see in them. Is that clear? Yeah, crystal clear. Pretty easy, honestly. Alright, here we go. Rabbit, human, lobster, moth, robot, or crab? None of the above, Doctor. I see... Is it? Okay, it did. It changed color, and I thought I was tripping out for a second. I see two fairies? Fairy-like creatures with crab claws with wings and some sort of connected heart. I guess I see a rabbit. Moth? I guess in the middle. I guess this could be a rabbit too. Robot? I don't really think it looks like a robot. Lobster? I guess. None of these are what I see, because the ink blot test is not actually supposed to be this specific. You're just it's supposed to be like, do you see humanoid things, machinery, creatures, plants, like stuff like that. It's less specific than a lobster, a rabbit. I guess I'm gonna go with lobster. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Can I click on it? Why did you flip the paper, Taylor? I don't know. I was like, how do I click on it? Okay, now it's a face. I kind of blushing a little bit. He's not a happy face, but he's blushing, so I guess a face. Interesting choice. Okay, now I see a robot. So, like, this is the head, these are arms, these are, like, laser pointers, this is just a massive body because anime. Robot. Really cool. Gee, I wonder what this one is. I think it's a bear. I highlighted elephant. Quite the imagination. Okay, now I see two elephants kissing, actually. Like, here's the elephant head, here's the trunk, here are their extendo lips. Here are their proboscis that all elephants have in the front of their chest. I don't see a face. Not at all. Crab? Maybe if it's like, this is the body of the crab and these are the arms, and it's just like a jacked crab. Like, this is the back, these are legs, and this is like a jacked crab. I can see that. Rabbit? No, I see a fighter jet actually here in the middle. Butterfly? Nope, doesn't look like a butterfly. A bat? Not really. Robot? No. I'll go jacked crab. Hello, I am Jack Crab. Nice to meet you. Okay. I agree, Taylor. I agree. Corpse. Corpse. Bat. Huh. That says death, not bat. Moth says regret. Dismemberment. Butchery. Suffer. Corpse. Oh, I was like, I thought that was just the option. I didn't realize bear turned into corpse first. I guess dismemberment is what I would have seen out of these options. Fascinating choice. Suffer, bloodshed, murder, butchery, death, slaughter. None of these really. It's more, torture, I would say. But there's no torture in here. I guess slaughter is the closest to torture. Is that what you see? Corpse, murder, regret, dismemberment, suffer, psycho. Psycho's pretty close, yeah. Quite the imagination. Dismemberment, suffer, slaughter, death, regret, butchery. It's not really suffer. It's not really regret. Maybe suffer, because the eyes are bleeding. Let's go with that. Okay. Good job, Taylor. That was interesting. Incredibly fascinating. That word wasn't even in the sentence. My head. Well done, Taylor. This video is at 30 minutes. Well done. So I'm actually going to cut it here because, like I said, it's at 30 minutes and I don't have much to cut out. This is just straight gameplay, so this is going to get long if I don't. If the video just keeps going and it ends up being like 37 minutes long video, so if the red bar is not all the way there, you know already that the game kept going, but it didn't keep going for too long. I guess I still have to do those. So yeah, it'll probably be at least 10 minutes. So I'll put that on part 2. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. It's an interesting game so far. I don't know what it said at the beginning, so I won't be able to put that there. So know that for next time. I'm not actually just pausing. I'm just going to cut up the recording session for later. But I don't know. It's weird. I do want to know what happens to all the parts. Like if you open your eyes. I don't want to know about the puppy, though. It sounded like a puppy being hit, and I don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. But I guess I'd like to see you all in the next one. Or I hope you enjoyed watching it, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. It's interesting. I really want to know what, the end of it. If you do too, come see the next one. But I do hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.